guys, we are back. We are now at MFH company in Germany at the part where is all things are growing all across the Europe regarding to military equipment. With me is Mr. Chris from MFH company. And first questions of all, I need to ask about helicopter. Because all the people who know about MFH company know about the helicopter. On every catalog that you deliver or every picture of the company is that helicopter. Can you tell us something about history of that helicopter? How it came here? Did they drive it and land it or?
Actually, this is the favorite toy of Max Fuchs, the founder and the CEO of the company. He bought it from the Czech army, and Czechoslovakia is just a couple of miles away from here, without engine. So he wasn't flying, but we had to have a huge truck for shipping it from the Czech to Freien. It was quite expensive, and a couple of days later, a huge team of the UN is coming just to see if there's some firearms still in it. And everyone who's coming to our company, we say, well, you have to drive this road and that road and that road. And when you see the helicopter, you're there. And everyone knows this helicopter. In Freien, it's a kind of a symbol of Max Fuchs company.
It's probably famous than the Max himself. When you say the Max, you mean the helicopter. Also, I saw a lot of motorcycles in your company, and they are also the real ones. Yes. And he told us in Nürnberg on the fair that he have personally from Yugoslavian or the Serbian army Moto Guzzi motorcycle.
Not only the motorcycle, you also have two wheelies and some other motorcycles and some old timers. When the sun is shining, not like now where it's snowing, he's driving with a car or a motorcycle through Freien, and everyone knows, oh, this is Max with some weird motorcycle.
And his hair is
blowing in the wind.
Yes, blowing in the wind. Okay, tell us something about your facility over here. We did a walkthrough and it's huge. Trust me, people, it's huge. It's very, 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 very huge. Tell us something about the numbers.
Oh, numbers, it's hard to tell. We have about 10,000 different articles in our portfolio. And to have everything here on stock, you need to have a big warehouse. As you said, it's huge.
It's huge.
Trust me, it's really huge.
It's really
huge. Maybe you can film a little bit more of these warehouses. So yes. We have a lot of new stuff there, where we're producing in Far East and import it and store it here. And the second thing is our surplus. This is the used army stuff. We buy tons of it over the last 35 years. I mean, MFH is now 35 years old. So Max had a lot of time to buy and to collect some stuff. And we have about 40,000 square meters just for warehouse. So this is the reason why we can actually have everything on stock and ship it into a couple of days to our customers worldwide. Speaking about numbers, yeah, we have 70 employees and yeah, doing this job now for over 35 years. We're one of the biggest worldwide actually, and we have thousands of customers from Korea to Japan to Australia to US, Serbia, Croatia, you name it, we got it. And it's really fun because the people are really polite, they like the stuff from us, they're helping us a lot to improve some stuff. This material here and this pocket there, and yeah, so over the last decades, yeah, we grow and grow and grow.
You even told us that there is some moments when you receive something and you don't know what is actually used for, and the people who are browsing your warehouse help you and say, oh look, this is for the helmet, oh look, this is from the Apache helicopter, or I don't know.
Yeah.
And you can learn from those customers because
it's really weird. These people are like kids. They're running around seeing that, and say, oh look, this is from 1970 whatever, and this is just the pocket from that to that, and they know everything. They're kind of like running Wikipedias, you know? And Max is the same. He knows everything about everything. He can tell you stories about every little piece he bought, and that makes it so interesting. for me, I'm learning day by day.
Yes.
From Max and also from our customers, because it's so they are so deep into it. You know, it's not only a thing they use, but they really live for that.
You are still young. You have
Thank
time
you.
to learn. Okay, tell us, is it the main job to say used army equipment or the new army equipment? Which is better for your company? Because I noticed that you have the huge stock of new and you have the huger stock of old. What is the better business in this moment now?
You cannot say this is better or this is better. It's actually 50-50. It's really like that.
Yeah.
You have a lot of customers who are just buying the surplus because they have their customers for that, and the other ones just buying the new stuff.
Because they have customers for new stuff.
Right, that's it. So for us, both is equal. You know, I like the surplus because it has kind of a history,
yes.
and you see this is really the hot stuff, but also the new clothing or gear we are manufacturing on our own.
Yes.
You're kind of proud because you're drawing it, you're thinking about the product, and then in a couple months later you see the final product,
yes.
and then you're kind of proud because you're responsible for that, and then you see that you're selling it quite good. What makes you more prouder, you know?
Yes. I have a lot of MFH products at my possession, especially soft shells jackets, and there is some old model which I used now for, I don't know, 5 or 6 years. I think it was the first model that you published in your company.
You're a good promoter, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. And I have also I spoke with Mr. Fuchs about Australia model, and it's very nice, but it's not for big people. It's my number, but I don't feel it so comfortable like in old model. I can almost dance, and this is little, I think, tactical. It's for the real guys and real shooters.
That's right. The new products or the more modern products, they are a little bit more tighter because of the material. It has to be a little bit more tight.
Yes.
But I mean, it's up to you what you
or
like.
Maybe I'm a little bit. No, that doesn't matter.
You're growing.
Yes, I'm growing. I always grow in the white. Tell us, how many new models are every year of new stuff?
Of new stuff?
Yes.
You mean what we are inventing or creating new? Oh, this is hard to say. Sometimes it's about 100 new products. Sometimes it's about 50 or 150. It depends a little bit on, for example, on the camo, on the colors, and also on the sizes. But we're trying to create every year about between 50 and 100 new products.
That's very nice to hear.
Yeah, our warehouse is growing and growing and growing.
Yes, it's growing, still growing.
Still growing.
I saw some spots on the left that you can use for warehouses. It's some other company, but
we buy it. In 2 years we buy it.
No problem. No problem. That's good. Or you can build a new company, new warehouse. Sorry.
Don't tell Max because he likes to build.
You see, there is a lot of room behind the helicopter. Or maybe he will buy a tank to park it next.
We are right now looking for that.
I think there are some in Serbia. You can buy a tank without engine, of course. And I noticed that your company starts to put some historical stuff in your new items. Last year, I think I bought its replica or production of a German helmet from the Second World War, and I also bought the Staffelgranaten, or how you say?
Yeah.
Yes, it's made from the wood.
From the wood,
and
yes.
It's original. It's also made from the wood, but on original the head of the grenade is steel, metal. Yes, and it's very awesome. And I noticed now that you have some new grenades made by from wood.
Right.
And also I saw that you have American US helmet from the I think it's Second World War. But I didn't see if it's original or replica.
We have both. We have both, and it's always the same. I mean, people buying the stuff, and then the stock is gone because you just cannot. In surplus, it's just like you get 500 or 5,000. That's it. And after that, everyone is asking for more products. and so often we are deciding to do a copy of it,
Yes.
and
it's selling.
And it's selling too.
Yes, because
I mean, the people they just like it. It's not so important for some customers. For some customers, it's really important to have an original one. But most of them they just say, okay, it have to look like.
Did you consider to put reproduction of uniforms in your product?
No, this is not really our business actually. We are doing the normal stuff, the
new stuff, modern stuff.
Yeah, the modern stuff.
Special forces stuff.
Right. What we always have is the copies of the German Bundeswehr, for example. Now we have the whole new SE car team and something like that, yes. But the normal uniforms from the other countries. Yes. Not really.
We saw the Czech Republic, the Slovakia, Serbia, you name it, they have it. Even from some models from Australia, you told me that you have. Even in Australia is far away from here, but you managed to buy it.
Yeah, right.
And if you ever have a Rhodesian items, call me.
I will call you.
Nice. But I'm not sure about sizes because I'm Gandalf.
Maybe a little bit bigger than the normal average guy.
Yes, average. Also, what I like end user who use your stuff, what I noticed that people with whom I talk, they have the same problem about pants length. Because I'm tall and a lot of people in Serbia are tall and they are thin, there is no way that you can buy, for example, L size and extra long. You must buy XL or XXL to be fitted in length.
Yeah, because this is all the original sizes of the uniforms of these armies, and you cannot change it. You have to make it
standard NATO.
Original standard, yes.
And I gave an idea to Mr. Max. I don't know if we film it, but you can always put a little bit more material.
And then cut it.
No, just sew it here. And if somebody needs, he can unsew and let it go. Because that is the solution, because it's much cheaper than to go to...
Yeah, you're right. I think Max wrote it down. Yes. I'm quite sure.
And if that happens...
It's his idea.
Yes, it's my idea. I have ideas from time to time. Good ideas.
As I told you before, we have a team of 2-3 guys who are doing the creative work.
Designs, yes.
You ask about the new products. I mean, this is always a kind of a
secret.
A process. You see something, and then you see something else, and then you combine these ideas, and then you talk with these 2-3 guys and say, well, I have a new idea. We could do a new backpack, and
let's put this from that and this install.
Yeah, and then we're thinking about the material and think about the cuttings and where to put the pockets and so on and so on. So after 2-3 months, we have the sample on the computer, and then we send it to our partners, and then we're waiting for the production sample, the pre-production sample. We get it, and then we're standing around and
like children.
Yes, of
like
course.
Those guys in special room.
And then we just put it up and down and left and right and say, okay, maybe this pocket should be a little bit higher, or this material is not the right one, and the color should be a little bit darker. And then we are doing via Skype or via internet just with our partners saying, doing the improvements. And after half a year, normally we get the final product, and then we say, okay, now let's do it.
6 months from the drawing on the computer till the final product that you can.
Approximately. It depends a little bit. I mean, the backpack is more complicated than a T-shirt, for example. But then, after this creative process, and then you're doing the order, and then you're waiting, and you have to wait and wait. Yes. And sometimes it's about 6 months or 8 or 9 months till the container arrives with all the products, and then this is the final moment where you say, okay.
When you open the door.
Hopefully everything is okay, everything's alright, like you have in your mind or you imagine. And then you get the first one and say yes, and then you can put it online and wait
to see the impact on the market.
That you say, okay, wow, we're selling it.
Did you notice that some other companies use your product and make a similar product because you had a huge success among people? Did you notice such a thing?
I think it's hard to say, but I think 1 or 2 products are
living.
maybe
in the market by others. We will not say the others. we will not name them.
the colors, for example, what makes it a little bit difficult to change something, because when you change it on one piece, you have to change it in 30 different pieces, and it makes it, of course, a little bit more difficult to to have everything on stock. But we try to manage it.
And do you develop some new colors? Do you have some new colors in mind who are now actual in the world of military? And
Yeah, I mean, of course, you take a closer look in the military world and see what's going on, because right now there are some changing the patterns, for example, in the US Army, also the British. But we tried to develop something different, something on our own, because we have the right also to protect it international wide, just like this snake camo. And right now more darker is quite popular.
yes.
And also what I like is coyote or the desert
Yes,
colors.
nice.
I like them. Yeah, but of course you always look in the army sector to see, okay, what's going on right now. And there's so many changes right now, because all the armies
They're always
they're investing more and
investing,
more
yes.
right now, and so there's a lot of improvements going on there.
Also, you told me that you have an exclusive right for distribution British MTP.
We have the right to buy all the surplus
Yes.
from the British Army. And there was a lot of them on stock the last years, but now becoming more and more less to buy. But we have fortunately a lot on stock. So for the next 2-3 years, I think we have most of the equipment and most of the gears here.
So you guys who are buying British stuff, don't worry for next 3 years. Tell me, do you plan to put goldfish in that thing behind you with the water? It would be nice.
I think we take some crocodiles into it,
To protect the helicopter
just to be sure.
from the gypsies. In Serbia we have a problem with gypsies. If you put helicopter like this, in 2 hours there is nothing. Even the tires and the wheels and nothing.
Here in Fairham, everything is quite safe.
Nah.
But some crocodile would be a good idea, actually.
Yes. It's big, they can live. This is the bigger than in some zoo parks I saw. It's bigger. It's only, you must put some heaters in the water to
And
boil.
summer you can swim a little bit.
Yeah.
It's our private swimming pool.
Yes. Do you swim inside?
No.
No, you, but employees after the hard day work.
Only the young, nice women.
So maybe you want to cut this. Okay, people, I hope that you enjoyed this show. I'm very thankful to you that you give us the closer look to what and who Max Fuchs is, and I hope that we will seeing new and new items very soon and very often from your company.
Absolutely. Thank you for coming here to Fairham. It was a pleasure meeting you guys, and hopefully to see you again. Maybe in summer next time when we have the tank outside.
We are planning to film Revenge of Max Fuchs, also the son of Max Fuchs, but it's another movie. Thank you guys. See you. Bye.
Bye bye.